All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 35. And Hunter 12-1-12-1-12-1, thank you for following me 38 minutes ago, before I was even live. So when last we left off, you guys had made your way back to the assassin's hideout.
Yes.
To try and pilfer some goods after having killed
The assassins.
the assassins, yes. Upon your arrival, you noticed something was off. The bush that is usually in front, thank you, Lily, of the entrance was pushed out of the way, and the door was open.
And we find a Joram inside.
You guys snuck in.
Yeah, audio check passed.
Noticing several things were missing. Looks like this place has been cleared out. And upon going further in, you found Joram over at the secret entrance, trying to fiddle with the puzzle lock. Upon seeing this, San and Saflin changed into the two assassins using disguise self, attempting to intimidate him. At which point he tried to stun you both and bolt, but he only managed to stun Saflin. San grabbed him and shoved him up against the wall, and Saflin was awoken from her stupor. And that is where we pick up the events. Having
And
just rolled initiative.
I did get a hit on him with 30 damage last time. I remember that much.
Did you do 30 damage?
Yeah.
It's way scrolled up now, probably.
Yeah, I done a dice cleanse, so it's going to be up there.
Yeah, Dagger of Venom, 21 to hit, 30 damage, 9 piercing, 8 poison, 13
Severed Fang just resubscribed for 7 months.
Did she get all of the damage, though? I don't think she got the sneak attack damage, so it was actually lower.
No, I did because he wasn't expecting it because he thought I was stunned as well because we said this last time.
Yeah, okay. And he failed the con save for poison. Do you remember that?
So he's 30 down then.
And then we rolled initiative.
Apparently that did not save on the tracker.
Rolled initiative and I ended up on the bottom of the freaking list.
And we stopped right after that.
Damage total, is that what it is? Severed Fang, thank you for the 53-month resub.
Also, Meteor?
No, it's before we did initiative. Before Aurora rolled initiative.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The Dagger of Venom was the damage that he took.
Oh, it's even further up.
Also, Meteor, you forgot to join cross chat.
Join cross. Oh, yeah, I always forget that.
It's here. I'll screenshot it for you. And then you rolled
Angel
initiative, and we rolled initiative.
Thank you for the 63-month resub. We're almost at a hype train.
There you go.
Thank you. 30 damage total. Okay. 30 damage. Yeah, I did not remember you hitting him quite that hard.
Yeah. San was pissed off last time because he tried to hurt Saflin.
Alright. So.
Meteor?
Yes?
Look at the,
Okay. Okay.
Please, because I can't see cross chat.
Alright. Give me 1 second while I join cross chat.
Thank you. And hi, needy user.
Thank you for your resub to Meteor, Pika.
Yeah. 63
in Severed
months.
Fang.
I can't believe
There we
it's
go.
been that long.
Fire or not fire deal. Cross chat has been added.
Thank you.
All right, so we have just rolled initiative, and Joram ended up rolling the highest on initiative. So you've just grabbed Joram, stabbed him, and pushed him up against this wall. So you're touching him. So he notices something a bit off when you grab him.
Yep, it does fail to hold up physical inspection. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Which one are you?
I was supposed to be the guy.
You're
I was the lady.
Rupert? Okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to be Rupert.
You're Rupert. So he just gets stabbed, but he's like, wait a minute. Your hand's kind of like phasing through me a little. What? You're not Rupert. And
Nah, he's dead. And you will be too.
so he is going to cast Fire Shield. Which,
Okay, what does Fire Shield do?
so he casts Fire Shield, and you see these thin, wispy blue flames cover his body. They shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an extra 10 feet.
Does this mean he can't be hurt by fire damage?
You're not sure. And let's see.
I would assume melee bad if he has a shield of flame. That would be my guess.
So that is what you see when he casts a spell. His whole body just erupts in these
In fire.
blue flames, and Saplin, you probably would notice this the fastest. These flames match the flames that were on the burning pyre that killed the tiefling.
Lovely.
So that is going to be his turn. Unfortunately, he can't do more than that in a single
Hold
turn.
up.
So
I don't have this. Is it the disguise self? I have the hat thing. Is that
Which-
the same?
Did I
yeah,
hand the hat back to you? I think I did. Yeah.
yeah.
You have the
You're
hat.
using the
I
hat.
used the spell.
Saplin has the spell.
So is he still going to realize that?
Yes.
It's
still
still,
disguise self.
yeah, it still has the same weakness of the spell. It's just you don't have to
Yeah, so
expend spell
the
slots
hat
to
is
cast
what's
it.
casting the spell on you.
Yes.
Right.
So it's just coming from the hat
Okay.
instead of from.
I just wanted to check.
Yep.
Yeah, you still don't bypass it, sadly. It's still an illusion.
All right. So next up is Lilia.
Okay, give me a second. So I am going to peek my head in from the door. 120 feet. I'm definitely within range.
Mm-hmm. And I will remind you, Lilia, that you are currently invisible.
Yes, so when you attack, you will drop invisibility. That's a thing.
Currently, he only knows about Son and Saflin.
Okay, so I could cast. I used my native invisibility. I can invisible myself again if I want to.
Yeah.
Assuming you have multiple uses of it per day, yes.
I have
Yep.
one native that I can use without being used,
Right.
like without using a spell slot, and then I can use it as a spell later.
Yes.
I was just making sure you knew that as soon as you attack, your invisibility will drop and he'll know you're there. So, with that knowledge, please proceed with whatever you are doing.
Guiding bolt.
First level evocation. What spell is that?
Guiding
Guiding
bolt.
bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt. There it is.
It doesn't
All right.
say it in the description because it's weird, but it's under the spell name.
A 14 hits.
8 damage.
And it's radiant damage, is it not?
Yep.
Okay. So 8 radiant damage. All right.
And I can also summon my where is it?
Spiritual Guardians? Is that what you're doing?
No,
Or the banana hammer?
Yeah, my banana hammer. I can summon it with
Spiritual weapon.
Yes, thank you, that word. Where is it on here though? There it is. I can cast because it's a bonus action for me.
So you cast this guiding bolt and you hit Joram. He's like, "Oh, where did you come from? There's more of you, I see."
I'll just say peekaboo. And then I'll summon the banana hammer to smack his face.
Meteor, we already know that this guy's a slime ball. You don't need to go out of your way to make him sound even more slimy.
He's just being him.
So
And he sounds like a creep.
Spiritual weapon gets a nat 20.
Is that to hit?
That's your to hit, yeah.
So, how did we do crit damage then?
All right, so just making sure it didn't
A nat 20 to
figure it in
hit.
already. So it's
Yeah, it
going
was
to
to hit.
double your damage. I always forget, do we double it or do we roll it again? I think we just double it.
I think we were doubling
Let me
it.
check what we had our Beyond 20 set at, because I had it set to whatever we were doing.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So I can actually look at how it handles crits.
Because I don't have it set.
Critical hit roll, standard player handbook roll, re-rolled dice, it says.
Oh, it actually rolled the crit with it.
Yeah.
So total of 5 damage from your crit. So let me get your banana hammer out.
Yeah, based on what your Beyond 20 settings are set for crits, it should auto roll the damage as a crit.
Should be in here. Banana hammer.
Where do you see the auto?
On the damage, it says force critical damage. It
Oh,
has force damage and then force critical damage.
right here is where I would have summoned it.
Okay. Sorry, let me make it so you can control it. There you go.
Right there.
All right.
So 8 plus 5. I
So
did some.
you do the 5 extra damage. Did I put that in already?
Really did not roll well on that guiding bolt.
Yeah, it specifically doubles your damage dice, so since you rolled a 1 on the die,
Right.
that's the only reason it was bad.
I'm crit failing everything today.
You summon your banana hammer into existence, and it comes up to him and just smashes him, doing 5 force damage. And as you do that, his flaming shield that's encompassing his body erupts. And
You do realize it's radiant
it's specifically
damage.
the attacker.
Yeah, that's what I just noticed.
It's only the attacker.
Okay, I thought it was anyone within 5 feet.
Nope.
Okay, then
Figure I'd stop you there.
nothing happens because it wasn't you. Okay. I see you pulled up Fire Shield.
I did when
So
you
did
mentioned
I.
it because I'm like, okay, this is gonna come up.
So did I, honestly.
So does that?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna have
Then
Luna
your
pop
turn?
into this fight. He's too freaky. Nope.
Okay.
All of the nope. She's too precious. I don't want her kitty kibble.
All right. Then next up is Callan.
Luna could
Callan-
ready an action in case he tries to run fast.
Callan was all the way
Could do that.
back there, so Callan, hearing a fight has broken out, is gonna use his full
Meteor?
movement.
Can I say that
Yes.
she'll attack if he tries to run past her?
That Luna will attack if
Yeah.
Jordan attempts to run past her? Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So he could get in here if he dashes. So he's gonna do that. And that'll be his turn.
No bonus
I think
actions
still has a
for him?
bonus action, you're right. First of all, he says, "Should I help? What should I be doing here?"
Helping is nice.
Okay, so we're attacking him.
100% yes.
All right. Magic stone.
Really? Magic stone?
That's his bonus attack that he can
Magic Stone has been really useful so far this campaign. Don't knock it.
do. It really has.
True.
Don't knock the stick. The stick and stones works.
Sticks and stones break bone, Joel.
Yep.
He rolls a 10 to hit, which does not hit. And it kind of he doesn't have a great angle on him. So the
I swear to
The
God, if
stone
it hits you in the
kind of-
back of the head.
it doesn't hit you in the back of the head, but Safflin, it whizzes past your ear, and Son, it whizzes past your ear, and then hits right next to his ear, doing no
You
damage
learn how
to
to
anyone.
freaking aim. Damn it, Callan.
Hey, I got in between both of you and almost hit him in the head, so...
Yeah, you still need a better aim.
Oh god. Running
All right.
Meteor down.
Sorry. Aurora, you are up. With Safflin on deck. Nihan. Nihan?
Okay.
Oh, there
Yes.
you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I am going to move, and this will make sense in a moment. I'm going to move. I'm not going to actually move very far. I'm not going to use my sprint.
Okay.
I'll move here.
All right.
That's going to be my turn. Actually, and I'm going to ready. See my spells here.
You're trying to
Searing
position
Smite.
yourself between the two doors.
Oh, yeah. You figured it out. I'm also going to ready Searing Smite.
How did
If
I
you're
get
trying
that?
to position yourself between the two doors,
Right.
one
Here?
to the left would be
Okay.
better.
Got it.
'Cause
There.
then he couldn't get past you without coming into your.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm going to just get Searing Smite ready, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
You figured out what I was doing pretty quickly, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. The only reason to stay back there was because there was a second door.
Yeah, I've let player out of character for a moment. Yeah, I figured probably he might try and get away, so it might be good to have someone to cut him off at the pass.
All right.
Just
Uh,
one thing. We are not aiming to kill him, right?
All right.
Okay.
We're
Way I
just
see it at this
aiming
point, if
to
we-
knock him out.
Just above board talk here, because Saplin's intentionally not speaking. Above board talk, at the end of the day, if we kill him and we have access to speak with dead,
Okay. Try not to kill him. Got it.
try
I don't
not to,
have-
but if he does die, it's not not completely screwed.
I don't think I have Speak with Dead.
Yeah, the only Speak with Dead you've done so far was because of the cupcake.
Yeah. I'm just saying there are ways if it becomes a problem, we want to try to take him in alive, but if he becomes too much of a problem to take alive, do what you gotta do.
Speak with Dead is a 3rd level, so I should have access to it.
Right, you
Within 10
just have to
days.
take a day.
So
Yeah.
I could literally grab it the next day. So if we do happen to kill him, I can always Speak with Dead.
Right, so try to go non-lethal if we can, but if he's too much of a handful with non-lethal, do what you gotta do.
Incapacitate first. If we have to kill him, kill him. I can Speak with Dead, just not today. I wanted to check that.
Okay. Well, Safflin, it is your turn.
Okay, so Saflin has intentionally not been speaking because San's disguise is broached, but hers is not necessarily yet.
And she doesn't want him to realize she's a tiefling.
Correct. Especially because I can't just freely change my disguise anymore. So this is what I am right now.
I will say
he probably suspects that I'm not her because of what happened with San.
Well,
yes,
he actually knows it because San told him.
Wait, did I?
She said they're dead.
No, he said he's dead.
I said he's dead.
He's dead?
Yep.
She only answered for Rupert. Yeah.
No,
Okay, I thought you said there. I thought
nope.
there.
I was specifically paying attention to what she said.
I made sure to say he because I realized if I fucked
Sorry,
up.
I thought you said there.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do may or may not work, honestly, but turnabout is fair play here. I'm going to expend a charge from the Staff of Charming.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to attempt to cast. If it'll pull back up. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to cast Command.
Okay.
So it's going to be a Wisdom save with a DC of 15.
All right. He does not save.
Okay.
So what do you command him to do?
I'm going to tell him to grovel.
Okay. Worked well for you last encounter.
Yeah, it worked well for me with the actual assassins. Why not?
All right.
So he has to drop prone and take no actions.
Sounds good.
I'm still
On his
holding him,
turn.
right?
Yep, you were.
He basically will go limp.
Okay, that's fine.
He will go as prone as he can, which means he will go limp. I guess is how we would approach it.
He's a limp noodle.
Command is only has a limited list of words, so I gotta make do with what's in there.
Right.
So that's the action. And that will last for the next round. So it'll basically last for his turn.
Yep.
And I will, for my bonus action here, will invoke my Mantle of Inspiration.
All right.
And I will invoke that for San, Curio, Callan, and Aurora.
And
Because that's 4.
What do they get?
They get 8 temporary hit points, assuming they don't already have that many. And then they can immediately use their reaction to move up to their speed without provoking an opportunity attack, should they choose to do so. They don't have to take the movement, but they can. Yep.
I'm not moving because I'm still holding them.
Yeah, I figure if nothing else, you get the 10 hit points.
So Curio would probably take that opportunity.
Yeah, it will use your reaction until it goes back to his turn, which it's about to be Curio's turn, so no downside.
Right.
And then San would also have no downside, but she's holding the dude right now.
See, I thought Curio would have stayed in the other room in case he does get away from me. And if he tries to dash through that room, at least there's somebody in there to grab him.
Well, if Curio is in melee with him, and
He
Joram
gets
attempts to run
opportunity
past,
attack.
he would get an attack of opportunity because his turn's going to come right back. He's going to get his reaction back literally right after my turn ends.
Okay, that's fine.
So he'll be able to attack of opportunity.
I'll let you
with him
guys
being
decide
close.
if you want him out or in.
Just leave him out. It's fine.
Leave him out? Okay. So he'll stay right there.
Yeah, and I mean, he can move however much he wants. He doesn't have to take his full movement. He can move up to his full movement. So if he wanted to be just inside the door, he could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he wanted to be right here.
Sure.
So Joram tries to escape through here and surprise Curio blocking his way.
Okay. All right. So does that end your turn?
And then I have my movement. I'm going to back up.
Okay.
I'm going to back away. Right up by Calvin. And that is my turn.
Okay. All right. So next up is Curio. Would you like Curio to stay here and hold an action, or would you like him come and attack?
Did you give Curio his 8 temporary hit points?
I did.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have that Curio can do?
He has his Eldritch Claw.
I'm trying to see if he has anything that's not melee, because I'm assuming we would have seen the fire flare when the spiritual hammer attacked.
Yeah. Yep,
Even though the spiritual weapon can't take damage, but I think it would have still flared in response.
Correct.
He has his fireballs, doesn't he?
Yeah, he should have something that's ranged.
Yeah, he has Radiant Sunbolt.
Because I don't know if he would just go for it anyway, knowing that there's something going on with melee hits.
So if he got here, then
he wouldn't have been in the room to know, though.
True, he would not have seen.
Yeah, he would not necessarily know unless one of us had called out. That's true. And I don't think any of us did. So.
No, none of us said anything about the fire, which, by the way, what the hell does it do?
When the banana hammer attempted to attack him with melee, it flared up. That's all we know.
Okay.
All right.
I would honestly say that Curio might go for melee anyway and attempt a stunning strike.
I was about to say the same thing. I think Curio would run straight up and start swiping.
Yeah, and I think he would probably try to stun him so he didn't get away.
Like, hi! Nice to meet you! Swipe, swipe.
Because he wouldn't have seen me command him either.
Right.
As we're yelling at him not to touch him, he'd probably swipe as we're doing it.
Okay, so he's going to use his claws to make an unarmed strike. 21 definitely hits. For 11 pierce slashing damage. And then he's going to use his bonus action to do another strike. $17 hits. For 6 more damage.
Now here's the question: are you going to be compounding this to the flare-ups? Because wouldn't
Yes.
it be hit flare, and then he'd
It
notice?
It would, yes. So first,
So before he proceeded, he would do one, and then
yeah. So that's a good point. So he hits with the first strike. It flares up and kind of lashes out at him, and it is going to do. Is there a hit on this at all? No. Okay.
Ouch!
15 fire damage.
yeah, because then you have to decide if after he gets that retaliation, if he would continue doing melee attacks.
I don't think he would.
Right.
Yeah,
He would be like, "Ow, that hurt."
that's the thing. I don't think he'd set himself up for multiple hits of
Mhm.
retaliation damage.
So,
And he's within range, so now if he tries to
right.
leave, but Jorm can't
Yeah, he
do
would just try
anything
to
because
body
he's
block.
knocked prone, right?
Not
He
yet.
doesn't know that. He wasn't in the room.
He is not prone yet. He will go prone on his turn,
Correct.
and he still has his reaction.
Okay.
So
I
he
also
could-
still have mine.
He could swipe at him. Let's see. So he is going to.
Would he
spend
go to
one
his
key
other
point.
side? Or
I think he's going to spend 1 key point and do Step of the Wind, which allows him to disengage
I mean, he could have also just.
as a bonus action.
He didn't need
Well, that way he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure that he would move out of range at all.
You don't think so?
I was thinking he might go over here.
Okay.
Because
Why?
this way, no matter which way he tries to go, he's taking 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Taking one from the hammer and one from Son in this direction, and one from Son and one from Curio in this direction.
The
Okay.
hammer doesn't
No.
get an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
See, I feel like he
Fair
would
enough. I
want
always
to
forget that.
disengage though, so he could then go at it with ranged.
Although
Yeah, if he wants, that's fair.
he probably would have done a stunning strike with his first attack.
That would have been what I would
I'll
have
I'll
thought he'd have done, yeah.
Mhm.
Saving
Because he wouldn't know that I commanded him necessarily, or that it worked, because he wasn't in the room yet.
Right.
So he wouldn't know that I'm already gonna basically
Eee.
stun him for a turn.
But wouldn't you be
All right,
able
so
to
he
hear?
fails.
We're back.
Well, I mean, everyone hears the command I shout. Y'all don't know if it worked until you physically see it happen.
So he is now stunned as well.
It's hard
There's
doing
none.
fire butt.
It is hard doing.
It's hard doing Firedale when things don't want to be melee attacked. When things want to be melee attacked, it's really easy. You go in, you hit things, you do flurry of blows until it stops moving.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I think he's going to end his turn there. And that
Would
brings it to
he?
Son. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, would he bonus action Burning Hands, or is that part of his Searing Strike or whatever it is?
He did
However
the
does it.
Stunning Strike.
He did that instead.
That's not a bonus action.
No, it's a key point.
He didn't Step of the Wind, so that didn't take his bonus. So he could, but he would take another fire attack if he does.
Well, I'm trying to look for range, because technically that's a 15-foot cone, so he could step back and do that. But yeah, we'll hold that for later since he's not using Step of the Wind to get out of melee.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have him do it, because you would know that would incur another.
Yeah, I was just looking at his bonus actions.
Yep.
Let's see. Would his tattoo have triggered during any of that?
Welcome back.
So his tattoo would have given his stuff a +1 to hit, but he hit regardless.
Okay,
so.
it's just a hit. I don't remember what the Eldritch tattoo does.
If he empowers
it extends his melee range, so yeah, he wouldn't have had to get right up to him to melee hit.
Yeah, if he empowers it, then it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I was saying before when I had him back here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay, so that'll end his turn. Son, you're up.
Okay. So melee doesn't work, or it's causing flare-ups and shit. I want to shove a vial of poison down his throat, if I can.
But if you touch him, it might cause a flare-up, won't it? Oh no, you're already touching him, so...
I would consider... I would have you roll an attack for that.
That's fine.
Force feeding a potion would be a melee attack, I agree.
Yeah.
Which would cause a flare-up, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would.
And because you're doing a specific action, it'll make it a little harder than just a normal hit.
Well,
right, it's considered a called shot.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll an unarmed strike.
I can't see that on my screen anymore.
You crit it.
Roll 20.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, the 24 hits.
Okay, I'll force feed him one of the potion vials I have.
Does he take the 2 damage from Son forcefully opening his jaw?
I'm just like punching him in the face with it.
So
I can get rid of one of these vials now.
He is going to take 3d6 poison damage.
Right, delete a potion vial. I need to make more potion vials.
Yep. Roll 3d6. And he will need to do a con saving throw.
3d6. 12.
Which he...
I'm
seeing 8. Sorry.
He fails his con saving throw.
So he
I looked at the screen at the same time Meteor put the 12 up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it was an 8 from Angel.
So that's 8 poison damage, and he is now poisoned.
Woo!
Nice.
Where is that one on the tracker?
Disadvantage on
right there.
checks, yes.
I'm gonna have to check everything.
Yugi Bugi is not following.
However, because that was an attack, as you're doing this, you're kind of reaching through the flames that are encompassing his body, and it flares up and lashes out at you.
Mm-hmm.
Doing 5 fire damage.
Hold on. What about uncanny dodge? Because I haven't used a reaction yet, so it will halve the damage.
Does uncanny dodge have fire damage?
It just says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So how much damage?
So that'd be 2.
Okay. That's 2 of my temporary hit points. That was worth it.
Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And then he's also stunned.
Which basically is going to do the same thing as prone in that he is incapacitated. But he's also going to auto-fail strength and dex saving throws.
Against him have advantage.
Okay, if that's the case, can I bonus action tying him up?
I think tying him up is an action.
Okay, I just thought.
Yeah, you used your action to force feed him potion.
Yep.
It was a good action.
Okay, well, I'll bonus action disengage then, so I can move back.
I thought disengaging was an action.
No, it's a bonus.
It's a rogue bonus.
It's a rogue bonus.
Movement.
Okay.
But he's already got 0 movement. Yeah, you guys are doing a good job of holding him still.
Okay, well, I will move back 1.
She rogue bonus
Poison's wonderful because it reduces his odds.
Back at you.
Yeah.
No,
she rogue's
disengaged. I said,
rogue disengaged?
Yeah, I said that. Plus he's prone as well.
You're not paying attention.
No, I just didn't straight up didn't hear it because everyone was talking.
I love that the poison's going to make it much harder for him to make any more wisdom saves.
Right?
You're welcome.
This is good.
That's my turn.
All right. It is now his turn.
And
he's going to use his action to
fall prone and end his turn.
Fall prone on the ground and end his turn. Lilia, you are
flop. Okay, let's see. I am going to.
Can he still talk on his turn? I think he can still talk.
When he's incapacitated by stun, he can speak falteringly.
Gotta remember, he's also poisoned.
Falteringly.
Okay. So he starts like against his will, getting down on the ground. Says, "Oh, you lot are rough. I remember you guys. You're the ones who are in my hideout."
A lot of words for someone who could speak falteringly.
Yeah, he's kind of slurring his words while he's saying this. So you're only understanding like half of what he's saying. You guys
just kind of muttering to himself like a madman.
You guys were in my hideout.
To check, he is missing hit points, right?
Yes, he's missing hit points.
Okay.
For sure.
He should be down at least 38.
And also, I'm advantaged against him, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ranged will be disadvantage.
He's stunned, so it'd be straight roll.
True.
Wait, so hold on.
Because he is prone, so disadvantage, but stunned, so advantage, so straight roll.
Yeah, straight roll. You're right.
Okay, then let me reroll that then, because...
Roll of the dead.
Let me reroll that, because I did that with advantage.
Well, you also did it as a save, not an attack roll. That's a spell with a wisdom save, not an attack roll.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
right.
so the first one...
So the advantage did nothing. It doesn't matter.
So he needs to do a wisdom...
We're back again.
And he fails wisdoms because of the poison, right? Or disadvantage wisdom.
He has a disadvantage on it. He doesn't auto-fail.
Disadvantaged because of the wisdom.
Yeah.
So he gets a 4 and takes 5 necrotic damage.
And...
Is there anything else with Toll the Dead?
If the target is missing, takes 1d12 necrotic. And that did 1d12, so no.
Yeah, that's... if the target's missing any hit points, it takes 1d12 instead of 1d8.
Yep.
So check if your damage was 1d8 or 1d12 when it rolled.
It was 1d12.
Okay, then it's still correct as is.
Then... I actually rolled 2d12.
That's because I did advantaged. Oh, yeah,
You don't
sorry,
do
it is
advantage on damage
2d12.
rolls.
It is 2d12.
Yeah, no. Yep, it's 2d12.
Yeah, it's higher level gets 2d12.
Okay, and anyways, now I smack him with the spiritual weapon.
All right. Roll to hit with the spiritual weapon first.
Melee attacks are advantaged? Or is it
Uh,
straight?
advantage.
It's advantage.
23 is definitely going to hit, so he takes 6 force damage.
Beautiful.
It is, yeah, forced. Okay.
And his shield still like flares up once again.
But I'm not
since
close
your
enough
spiritual
to
weapon
him.
can't take any
Yeah,
damage.
it can't grasp the banana hammer.
It just kind of lashes out at your weapon and just has no effect.
Yep.
I'm just imagining the equivalent of Flames doing a slap fight with an intangible object.
And I'll be just like, what are you even saying to him? Just like kind of giggling. Which would probably make him really angry. And again, I'm not moving Luna into this because Joram can be quite scary when he's not locked down.
Okay. That end your turn?
Yes. Luna, like I said
right.
before, will attack if he tries to run through.
Callan's up next, and he is going to do a Scorching Ray. So he's going to do 3 to hits. 24 hits, 10 misses, 20 hits. So 2 of these will hit. And do 10 damage each. But when these, so he launches off 3 rays. One of them goes wide and misses. Actually, he gets disadvantage, but advantage. So okay, so straight roll.
Straight rolls, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So one of them goes wide and misses. The other 2 hit straight into him, but it looks like it kind of gets absorbed by the flames a little bit, and so it doesn't do as much damage as you'd expect it to. And then he's going to bonus action do his magic stone again.
He can magic stone and not get hurt.
Yep, he can indeed.
Just
going
magic
to hit.
stone him to death.
Doing...
magic stones.
I mean, he was trying to burn people at a stake. I think stoning him might be taking that metaphor a bit too far.
For 9 force damage, or bludgeoning damage, actually.
Just stone him.
Okay. And that brings it... Wait, why is it back up there? It was Callan's. So that brings it to Aurora.
Yep. Well,
Aurora's just sitting out there in the hallway.
I'm just kind of...
Can't even see the fight.
I'm yelling, are you okay?
Carrio's a little hurt!
No, I kind of hear that. I'm like, okay. Like, I'd be like, inbound.
Because Curio did take 15 damage.
So yeah, I'm going to move. Yeah. At 30.
And I'll probably yell at Aurora, Don't touch him. He hurts.
I look over and I kind of see like the I kind of see our friend there with his fire, and I'm like, I see. Let me see here. Give me one moment. So, Curious down 15.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then because I have this wonderful power, shall go ahead and cast aid at him.
Okay.
Has a range of 30 feet, and it will heal. So that will give him hit point maximum and current hit points +5.
It increases his maximum?
Both, yeah. Hit point. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit point. Oh, I can pick up to 3. So, why don't I go with San and do Saflin?
I don't have temp hit points from Mantle because I can't give it to myself.
Okay.
All right, so his max goes up by 5 temporarily.
Yes, and his actual total goes up by 5
And
as well.
San should already have 8 from me, so
that
she
is
can't get
automatic.
an additional.
Okay, she's got an additional
And
8.
then, oh no, okay, so that's an action on it.
She could heal with it, but she can't add to the additional because she already has the temp from the Mantle, unless they've been used up.
Would I be able to do? This sucks. I got 3 people. I
Not
got
connecting to
2 more targets.
rivals.
Maybe then.
That's weird.
Okay, I can do Salin and Khaled and Saflin, though, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that's...
Callan should also have temp.
Yeah, temp. Okay.
I think I'm the only one besides Saflin that doesn't have any.
Okay, that makes that easy. So Lilia and Saflin would be the other 2 then.
Okay.
The 2 that don't have the temp hit points.
So
That works.
+5.
And they're all within +5 to Lilia, Saflin, and Curio.
Yeah. Waiting on Meteor's stream to come
Sorry.
back.
So I'm trying to fix that source thing.
Yeah. Oh, the source thing went away.
Yeah. If it says quest mode, what is...
I guess it was the overlay. Like if you have an alerts overlay.
Oh, bonus tips. Oh, that's the tips thing.
Mm-hmm.
The tips thing was down.
Did Meteor get a tip?
No, he had a connecting to source error on his tips overlay. It's not loading. So he's just got a connecting to source message.
The tips thing is currently down, so
maybe just hide it for now.
I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's like very small on there, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll play with that later though.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was something that a quick browser source refresh would fix.
Yep, the refresh did not help it, unfortunately. Okay. So does that end your turn, Aurora, or do you got...
Yes, it does.
All right, Saflin, you're up.
Okay. So he currently has disadvantage to ability checks and saves, so that's good. I'm going to abuse that. I am going to cast... If I can find it in here. Here we go. Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
Okay.
Get
And
into
the fun
his
part
head.
about this one is because I am on the opposite side of the room from him,
Mm-hmm.
if he fails the save and has to move away from me, he can't.
Right. He is
So-
pressed up against the wall, so...
He literally cannot. So...
Nat 20 on the damage.
Nat 20 on the damage, but it is a DC check, wisdom save. He needs a 15.
And he does it at
And he's
disadvantage as well.
He does take it at disadvantage.
That's going to fail.
He failed both of them,
So he takes 23 psychic damage.
All right. His speech is still a bit slurred, so even his scream is coming out slurred.
Yep.
It is on fire. Not literally. Well, actually, yes, literally.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep. And he cannot move away from me because I'm already on the opposite end of the room from him. So he stays in place.
And he's incapacitated. He's incapacitated still.
Yeah, he stays in place. But he does take the psychic damage.
Actually, so stunning strike.
There's a wildfire, but
the end of the round for that one.
End of your next turn.
Hello?
So,
Yeah, so it would be until we get back to Curio.
Okay. Hi, Curio.
there's a wildfire, but
Yeah, I don't have to do your character now.
Yeah, you only had to control Curio for one round.
Yay.
now heads up,
Is he
fire
dead?
butt. If you physically touch him right now,
No, he's
he's
not
got
dead.
fire shield up. You take damage. You took damage. You said "ow" and backed away.
Well, didn't back.
You did
Well,
stun him with the
Shoved
initial
poison
hit,
in
though.
his mouth.
Yay.
So currently he is prone, stunned, and poisoned.
Yep. We are
Well,
locking him down.
His prone is over until he gets back up.
Yep.
But he was not able to get back up because you stunned him.
No, he wasn't able to get back up
yeah,
because his entire
Yeah, it was
turn
until
going
his
prone.
entire turn. Yeah, so he would not be able to stand up until it gets back to him next turn, which will be after Son in initiative order. So,
Yeah, and I
Curio,
punched
you're
him
on
in the
deck.
face and poisoned him.
You are next up. I'm finishing up my turn.
So yeah, melee attacks, close range, not good.
All right, so I'm going to now bonus action. And I am going to grant a bardic inspiration to Curio.
All right.
So I'm just going to give you the D8.
Sounds good.
And I am going to continue to move away from him. Continue to get out of his range.
Okay.
So I'm going to back off even further here. How far away is that? I'm trying to decide if I'm going past Lilia. See, I was here.
By the way, Meteor, how is he looking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go past Lilia.
He's looking beat up, but not like he's not looking like he's at death's door yet, but he's looking pretty beat up.
So that's my turn.
You guys have done a lot of damage to him.
Did you say
Okey-dokey.
he has a fire shield on?
Yes, he
does.
does.
Yep.
We've seen it lash out, and it's lashed out at you specifically.
Yep.
You have experienced it as a character.
Yeah, and I did too. But
And so
I
is
didn't
the
get that
banana
much
hammer, but it
dodge.
He's also currently prone, and he is currently his stun will end at your turn because you stunned him last round.
If he's prone, does that mean he gets attack of opportunity? No way. So Firebutt could disengage and move back and then attack.
with
Prone
he
means
still gets
that-
an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Not while he's stunned.
Well, his stun ends when your turn starts again.
No, it ends at the end of my turn.
Oh.
Correct.
End of your next turn?
End of the turn.
Well, there you go then.
So he could disengage, move back,
Mhm.
and attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't move. And can speak falteringly.
Yeah, I put all the
Can't
descriptions
attack.
in there.
If
Well,
he's stunned, he
If he's
can't do anything.
incapacitated,
Yeah.
the incapacitated is the
Can't take
condition that
actions or
says he
reactions,
can't
got
take
it.
his actions. Right.
Got it. Yep, you're right.
That's what covers that.
Activating maintenance reaction.
Yeah, that's why he can't do.
Yes, he currently has no
attacks
reactions.
So
AKA, you can move back and not take damage.
San also poisoned him with one of the vials of poison, so he has disadvantage
shoved
on
it
his
down his
checks
throat.
right now.
Yeah,
I
he's
got a
disadvantaged on
24
checks too.
With a nat 20.
Checks and saving throws, yeah. Or attack rolls and checks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're trying to lock
it is
him
your turn,
down
Kirill.
hard.
So he's not happy.
He's not happy, no. Meteor, shift the turn order.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Beautiful. Also, he knows San is a fake.
Doesn't know that Cephalin
Mhm.
is, though.
Correct. Probably suspects, but does not know.
And we're not trying to kill him.
Okay. Are you sure? He singed my fur. I'm not happy about this.
I said above board at the start of this, if we can take him in alive for questioning, great. If it becomes too much of a problem and we have to take him dead rather than alive, there is always speak with dead to get our answers later.
Which I can
Okay.
take overnight. But
So
we're
if it
trying
comes
not
to
to
it-
kill him.
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay.
Now that we've caught Firebutt up.
So, steppy away. Bonus action to activate my tattoo.
Mhm.
Also, you might
So-
hear scissors. Sorry.
Eldritch Claw tattoo activated, and I will lash out with them to attack him.
From a distance.
Yep, from a distance. And I
Alright.
can roll this. Oh, he's prone too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm glad. So I get to roll another one of those.
We were wrong before, by the way. Poison does not give him disadvantage on saves, only attack rolls and ability checks.
Well, it's
Well, that
okay. He still
definitely
would have
missed.
failed it.
Yep.
He still failed it. so
Yeah,
it's
he
fine.
still failed it, but that's a very good.
Yeah, that's.
No.
I corrected myself a minute ago, but yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Is his AC an 11?
Wait, Saflin just gave you
And
Bardic Inspiration.
11 does not.
Yeah,
hit.
you do have a bardic inspiration. You have a D8 you can add to that attack roll.
Oh, okay.
I did
And I'll
just
add
give
a
you one.
D8. D8.
I think you just need a 3. Because a 14 has hit him, I believe.
Well,
There
he
you
got
go.
an 8.
A 19 will definitely hit
Okay, so
Doing
12 total
12.
damage.
damage. Okay.
And then my second attack.
Why did the turn order just change like that?
Because Meteor progressed it.
No, it's because I edited his health, and it does that every time.
Okay.
Because on
Just checking.
the other tracker, it's still his turn.
Very weird.
Yeah. I'm progressing it on D&D Beyond, but not on.
That
or
is an excellent
I'm
attack
progressing
roll.
it on Roll20, but not D&D Beyond, so it keeps
It's a very good attack roll.
going back to that. 26 hits. Yeah.
So 14 damage from that one. I already used my bonus attack.
Okay. He is prone, so it would have just been a straight roll, not a.
No, he's using the tattoo, which is extended melee. So he's doing a melee attack from range with the tattoo.
Which is why I have advantage, because it's
okay.
prone. When
So,
prone,
yeah.
you have advantage with
Yeah.
melee attacks.
Yeah, he's not doing an actual range attack. Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking it was still considered range, but no, you're right.
Nope.
It's considered.
It is
range.
actually extended
So
melee. It
14
extends
more
my
damage.
reach by 15 feet, or 15 feet.
Okay. He's looking pretty bad now.
I'll nod at San.
Hmm?
Just remember, leave him alive.
No promises.
And I'm not happy, but I do need to stay here just in case. Okay, I'm good.
So, my turn?
Yep, it is now your turn.
Alright. Snake tattoo.
DC 14.
DC 14 strength check.
He automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, so he is.
So
he
he
is
automatically fails that.
grappled.
Yep, he grappled and I'm slamming him into the wall again.
All right.
You don't piss me off, so.
So he's now grappled. Grappled. Okay. You do 10 force damage with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good roll.
Anything else?
I won't get sneak attack with that, which is crap. What else can I do? I'm gonna bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
So I can throw a dagger at him next time if I need to. I have to get ready to throw my dagger at him.
All right. That brings it to his turn.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Remember,
He does have to
my
do the
turn
strength
ended,
save.
so he's
Yeah.
no longer stunned.
It's not an auto.
Yeah, but he's now grappled.
Oh, okay. So
But
he's
he-
no
Not an
longer,
auto
been
fail.
able
You
to
have to roll it.
he's
yeah,
no longer stunned.
he would have been able to roll the strength or.
Yeah, he has to roll the strength save.
Still
Okay.
failed it.
12
It's all good.
fails. Okay. But
So,
he's
yeah,
no
so-
longer
Oh, that's
prone.
good. No, he's still prone.
He's still prone.
He's still prone until he
not
uses his
stunned.
movement to get up.
She picked him up and threw him against the wall.
That's,
I'm holding them against the wall.
that's
with the
Yeah,
mechanics.
so he's grappled. But I don't think he'd still be restrained unless she's holding him against the floor.
She's
Well,
holding him
prone
against
doesn't
the wall.
restrain.
Sorry, I said restrained, I meant prone.
You expend
He's
half
still
your
prone.
movement to get up from
Yeah.
prone. Until you have done that, you are still prone.
It's a mechanic thing.
That's
If it makes you feel
can grab
better,
somebody on the
imagine
ground.
that
They
son
get
grabbed
wrestling all the
him
time.
against the ground and pushed him harder against the wall on the ground.
see that would still be prone. Just the way she described it made it sound like he was picking him up and pushing him against the wall. Or slamming him against the wall, which would mean he's not prone anymore.
Well,
Then how about we
actual
put it this
damage
way?
from the grasping tendrils is actually damage as the tendrils hit. They don't even have to be
Right.
near a wall for it to do damage.
Right.
How about
She was
this?
just
She
giving it
picked
flavor.
him up,
Yeah.
like off the ground, threw him at the wall, and pushed him back down to the ground. How's that sound?
Yeah.
So
If
he's
that's
still
what she
on the
did,
ground.
great. I'm
Yeah,
just
we'll go
saying,
with
if
that.
she grabbed him and put him against the wall, then he's no longer prone.
Well, she
But if
threw
if
him
he's still on the
against the
ground, then he's
wall.
prone.
She was
If
given
he
the
never
attack
got his feet
flavor.
back under him, you know?
She threw him against the wall. I'm assuming
Yeah,
if you
it's
suddenly
flavor.
get thrown against a wall, you're not going to catch yourself back up. Meteor trying to worm his way being out of prone.
TLDR, he's prone.
Okay. So it's his turn.
She's lashing him around like he's tied to a whip.
Well, to be fair, with her tendrils, she can actually hold him up.
I know. That's why I'm
So
saying
if he's being held up, he's not prone.
No, he is now slumped against the wall with the tendrils wrapped around him.
That's fine.
And you
With a
want to know?
concussion.
You want to know a weird quirk of D&D,
What's that?
mechanic wise? While he's grappled, his movement is 0, so he can't stand up.
Correct.
Woot.
I was just checking that.
We're trying to lock him down hard.
Yep.
We're trying. We're doing well so far.
He's grappled, he's prone, and he is poisoned.
Yeah.
So
Is it a
he's
good time to point out I don't have an antidote?
He's gonna look.
Do you realize I have
That's a
lesser,
Lily
lesser
problem.
restoration?
He's going
pointing at
to
me.
look up at you guys. Say, "Run."
Sorry, what was that?
Also, that's what I came into was that's the first thing I heard.
I said burn. And
Burn?
his hand, which is kind of sticking out of the tendrils, you just see a fireball growing in his hand. Then he launches it. And let's see.
I think attacking from prone. I think there is a thing for that.
It's disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's only if it's something that actually requires an attack.
Right, if it has a to hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Yes.
I'm just going to
So
uncanny
I'm
dodge
going
if it aims for me.
to give that. I need to make it visible.
See, now you know what we as players
So
need to
he
do, right?
is going to launch it right here.
You realized you moved him.
Yeah, I know. That's just because that was the easiest way
Okay.
to show the radius.
Easiest way to show the aura.
Right. So
'Cause it's a radius attack.
he's still back there. I'm just showing the radius. So he launches it right here.
That's everybody.
20-foot radius, getting everybody.
No, I get to use my fire resistance.
Can you move him back there real quick?
Oh yeah.
Making sure that Curio's in it.
Yep, Curio's still in it. Most of his squares.
Well, I was making sure he wasn't in it.
Yep, he is not in it.
Darn it.
You guys positioned yourself just perfectly.
I was trying to get further away from him because I saw you measure how far away I was.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you weren't supposed to be able to see that.
That was not on the, Yeah. I think he did that on Callan's side.
My bad, you weren't supposed to be able to see that.
You're fine. We're still.
I've been inching away from him this entire game anyway.
He is casting Fireball. So it just kind of shoots out of his hand right at that point. And there is no to hit because he's not hitting a person.
Yep, it's
just an area of effect. So I need everyone to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Of DC 14. All right, so San, you fail.
This is a lot of fire damage, by the way, from this spell. That's scary.
Yep.
Thank you.
Aurora, you succeed.
I can't believe
Keep in mind-
Lilia fails.
I haven't rolled yet, so Lilia.
Dex save. Callan saves.
I think I'm gonna fail anyway. Yeah, even with the +1 from the ring. Yep. And that one.
I thought you were fire resistant anyway.
I am. I'm gonna have it regardless.
Who?
I could have quartered it though.
Yeah, right now, pretty much.
Who's missing?
Son and Curio and Saflin will all take the same damage.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, had I succeeded, I would have taken a quarter of the damage rather than half.
Curio, Callan. Oh,
we rolled correctly.
Okay, no, they're all there. All right,
We really did.
So Aurora and Callan will take half damage.
I also take half because I'm fire resistant.
Also take half because of evasion, and Son takes half because of
uncanny dodge.
So Saflin,
it's all rolled together.
Do you remember something I said at the pyre about the blue flames?
Oh, are you saying they're mechanically different, even with the fireball spell? even though it's not his specific thing.
So this is like a blue fire. Everything he does is the blue fire. So you will take full
So you're
damage.
saying I'm not immune to blue fire?
Correct.
That's dumb.
This guy's fire is specifically geared towards tieflings who have.
I don't know. I got summoned by someone calling out Fire Blue Lily in chat yesterday.
So, let's see. This is
Okay. So Lilia and Saflin take full damage, and me and Curio take half, and
Correct.
Callan and Oria.
So, 37 fire damage. If you're taking half, it'll be 18, right?
Ouch.
Meteor's trying real hard to kill me in one shot.
I'm down to 13 HP.
If not for Nihon,
okay.
I want you to know
why
that.
am I losing health?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Had you not given me the 5 temporary hit points, I would be on 1.
You're welcome.
Damn.
I just want you to know that.
Yeah, them 8 temporary hit points helped me out as well. I'm on 26 now.
Yeah, I got to add those eight temp points, and it'll like ping me for 10.
So Lilia, about that wide range heal.
So I'm sure all of you are quite hurt now from that.
I just want to say 10-minute warning. Almost 2, and I got to.
Yep. The rest of us will probably keep going because we haven't been going that long. But anyone who needs to drop out can drop out.
Yeah, I'll need to drop out at 2 because.
Right.
Yeah,
that's fine.
How long are you planning to go, Meteor? Because I have a long day tomorrow.
Probably like an hour more because we've only been going for an hour. So if you need to drop out too, that's fine.
I'll see how it goes because I have a tournament to run tomorrow and a family reunion after.
Yep.
I trust Firedel to take over my character because he'll know what I do.
Okay. Okay, so actually, shoot, hang on.
What are you doing?
He's poisoned.
Yes.
He is.
He takes
disadvantage on attack
poison
roll
damage
and
at
ability
the start
check.
of his turn.
Did he actually manage the fireball, or was he down?
That's what I was just checking. He is down.
Meteor, did you just cause this damage without actually?
Yay!
That he was.
I didn't realize he took it at the start of his turn. I thought he took it at the end.
Okay, so
giving my health
we need
back.
to heal.
So heal back. Yep.
Freaking hell, Meteor.
That's what he saw in his poison delirium. He saw himself casting the spell and doing.
I went to do the saving throw. I went to do the saving throw for the poison,
and then realized
he was supposed to take that at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he is unconscious then. Okay, so what happens then? It comes to his turn. He looks up at you all and says, "Burn." I said, "Burn!" And you see the fireball growing.
And it just dwindles out because he takes
starts
poison damage.
Dimming until it poofs. And he passes out unconscious.
And you know what's so sad?
What's that?
We can't protect him from dying through the heal thing without actually healing him up to hit points because we can't get close to him because his fire shield doesn't require concentration.
Mm-hmm.
We can't melee attack him, but I think we can stabilize. I don't think that's an attack.
I can lesser restoration him, can't I?
She can spare the dying.
Is he dying though?
He will be on death saves, yes.
He is currently on death saves.
Yeah.
You guys weren't trying to kill him, but he was poisoned. And the poison is definitely trying to kill him.
He will remain on 0, but not be dying.
I am not apologizing for poisoning him. I don't freaking care. I am going to go and loot everything.
Considering how hard he was going to hit us, I think we're good.
Okay. Go loot.
Okay,
You
well,
can do what you
it
want.
should
I'm
be
gonna
my
go
turn
look.
anyways,
I'm really
right?
sad you guys didn't take that damage, though.
I'm really
was a nice
happy
hit.
we didn't. Okay, so question.
It's a good thing you guys kept your pets out, too, because they would have been down.
Question.
Yep.
If I heal him, that doesn't get rid of the poison, right?
Correct.
So if I lesser restore him, it just gets rid of the poison, and we can keep him
He is
at.
going to make a saving throw real quick.
I can say that Aurora can lay on hands and just remove the poison. Without,
lesser
without
restoration
bringing hit
removes it
points up.
too, right?
It should.
Right, but Aurora can use his pool, and so you don't have to expend a spell slot. So you can free up a spell slot.
Right.
So he fails his save.
Okay, are we
If you're
out
gonna spare
of...
the dying, do it now.
Well, I gotta wait till my turn.
The poison has to be removed, or it'll do damage to him while he's already down, and that's not good.
We'll say it's out of turn order for the moment.
Okay, Aurora,
he is
please
unconscious.
lay on hands.
Aurora,
I don't have any answers.
I'm laying.
Yeah, if you
laying
guys
on
don't act
hands
quick,
on
you
that.
will still take the poison damage.
Laying on
I
hands.
don't have answers.
Laying on hands.
I just
I
made
think it uses
poison.
5 of your hit points.
All right, so you'll
Yep.
have to go over to him.
What if I got to roll for my taking all the stuff, or are you just letting us have shit?
We're not there yet.
I'm gonna go over to him.
No, I'm only asking because I've got to go, and I just wanted to know.
We'll loot the
so
crap out of
Usually
everything.
The
investigation to
looting?
loot when we
for the
get there.
looting, I won't have you roll anything for it. You already know where the stuff is.
Okay, as long as I get them poisons and stuff.
Yep.
So, right, I'm gonna drop out a call because I need to go and sort stuff before bed.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Bye.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
So you're doing lay on hands, so go ahead.
All right, so I'll do that. I will walk on over, take my big old mitts, look down at them. They start glowing a little bit. I just kind of reach out and touch your friend Joram on the chest and just close my eyes and focus.
All right, so are you healing him for anything? Or are you just curing the poison?
Just cure the poison, please.
I just curing the poison.
Just cure the poison. Okay. So he is no longer poisoned, but he is still on death saving throws.
No, he's not.
Spare the dying.
Spare the dying.
Okay, there you go.
Now tie this sucker up, please, and thank you.
Creature becomes stable, but they stay on 0 hit points, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Correct.
Does he stay unconscious? Probably.
They no longer have to make death saving throws. That's all it does.
You are
Okay.
unconscious at 0.
All right, so he is unconscious.
So, like I said, please tie this sucker up.
I'm going to, while they are doing that, expend one of my 3rd level spells to cast Sending to the mayor.
That was a really good fireball roll, too.
I know you almost one-shot me.
Me
It
too.
was.
All but one of the dice was 4 or higher on d6s.
Yep.
Oh,
All right. So while they're dealing with him, with Joram, I am casting Sender to Mayor Whitehorse.
okay. Sending?
Yep.
Okay.
So I am reaching out to him mentally and saying, "We found Joram. He's down, but alive. Can you either send someone to meet us, or
Well, he wouldn't know where the hideout
do we
is.
need to bring him toward y'all?"
So he can only respond with a few sentences, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's a 25-word message, and I believe the response is also 25 words.
That's great. Yeah, we can definitely send someone to pick him up. Where are you?
Oh, how many words did I say? I think I would have described the place where we were, or at least where it was on the road, if possible, but...
Okay.
Well, we can always just say we're going to
Um,
meet him too, right?
GPS coordinates 203.2.
But I mean,
You are in a hidden
I'll
hideout.
spend another Sending if I have to. Just I won't have any 3rd level spells left
Mhm.
for a bit. I can only do it one more time. So yeah,
But
I'll
you-
send a second sending. That's fine. And I'll give
That's
him
a statement.
directions to where we are. Say that we're in a hidden hideout behind a bush. You take this turn out of town, and we'll bring him towards the front of the hideout.
But that takes a day and a half, or half a day to get there, right?
Yeah, or we could
Yep.
say that this is the direction we're coming from. Meet us halfway.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
That way, it takes like however far it takes to get 3/4 of a day, and then we'll meet in the middle.
Yep. That
Right.
sounds a little bit more likely.
So I will relay that.
Okay. He agrees to meet you there. He even gives like there's a nice grove of trees, such and such distance, blah blah blah. Can't miss it type of thing for you to meet up.
Oh, and I would in the message make it clear that I won't be able to be disguised, so I will be a tiefling. So whoever he sends.
Okay. And you all do remember this patch of trees because it's like a very distinct grouping of trees, which you've passed twice now.
One's going there, one's coming back.
Yep. All right, so he agrees to meet you
Okay, let's raid this
in a
place.
few hours.
Yeah, now we can just loot.
Can we loot
Just empty
Joram
the place.
first? See what he took?
That is what Pika wants to do. Yeah, Meteor said he wasn't going to make us roll. We know where everything is.
Right.
It's
For-
not
for
like
the
Joram's
hideout.
resisting us frisking him
Yep.
at the moment, so we can take our time
Yep.
to turn
can
out
take
his
your time.
pockets.
So what do
So
we
as far
find
as
on
what he
Joram?
has on him, you find a dagger and maybe 100 gold. He doesn't have a lot on him.
So where did all the
Alright.
stuff go?
Well, he may not have had time to pick up very much. Some of it may have been on Rupert and Grinnell.
Yeah, but
Bah.
didn't Meteor say that the place looks like it had been ransacked?
Yep.
That's true.
Remember though, he has had a whole 24 hours head start of you.
Yeah, so he may have taken some left and stashed it outside the building.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know where he was stashing it.
First thing I want to check is that chest in that secret room.
I want to recover the money that we left for the
Luckily,
contract
that's
if
the
it's
room
still
that
there.
he didn't get in. He was trying to get into it when
Yep.
we got
Yeah.
Right. So the door is closed. You know how to solve the puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
and you know he was struggling with it. So roll me a perception check, please. Whoever's trying to do the puzzle.
Let's see if he broke it. I'll offer a bardic inspiration to whoever would like to make this check.
And Aurora does have inspiration still as well. I'll do it.
All right, so I'll give Callan a bardic inspiration.
All right. So
Because
He has
my
1d8
perception
that he
is
can
plus
add
6.
to his roll.
passive.
My
His passive perception's 16. So
We're doing passives. Okay.
well, I just noticed his passive is 16. So
Yeah.
I'm plus
with a
6
16,
for...
he'd automatically see what.
Okay.
I'm plus 6, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll if you'd like. It's just he's saying that Callan's passive is high enough that he would have noticed it at a glance without having to roll.
How do you know?
Yeah, what-
how
what-
do you see your passive?
It is underneath
on
your
the
saving
left,
throws.
Under senses. Yeah, underneath the saving throws in the senses category.
It's your
I'm a
passive
16
wisdom
too,
perception.
so...
Yeah, so y'all would have seen it.
Both of you could easily notice this. He's missing a piece.
Okay.
a piece of what?
which is why
A piece of the puzzle.
Piece of
needed
the
to open
puzzle for the door.
Okay.
Remember, we needed all the different pieces
Yeah.
fit together. Yeah.
So he was struggling with this puzzle because he didn't have all the pieces.
So are we going to go look for the pieces now?
Yep, you could look for the pieces. It would be an investigation check.
Do I physically have to move to go investigate?
Just tell me where you're trying to look, and then roll a straight investigation check.
I know there was one.
Alan's gonna look too.
There was one in the boxes here, right? Last time?
Sorry. Where was that?
There was one up
there?
here the last time, right?
Yep, there was. You guys did not put anything back, though.
I would assume they would have come in and... Let's just see. Yeah, my investigation's not good.
All right, so
Get
with an 8,
Callan.
you do not find it over there.
I'll take a 20 and search the place.
Callan rolls a 24 to search this room, and he does indeed find it. It kind of fell down underneath this table over here, right next to the door. So, find the piece. You guys are able to do the puzzle very easily. I'm not going to make you do it again. And you can get into the secret room now. Hello?
Yeah, sorry.
Hello?
I'm here.
I'm scissoring. I've got scissors. Okay. I'm cutting out stickers.
Brain gutter, leave
Yes.
PG stream.
I have scissors in my hand. I am cutting paper. I am, yes.
You guys are out of control. Like, out of control. Completely out of control.
All right, so go in. Sitting on the table here is still the 500 gold you guys put down, along with the note, just exactly how you left it. Looks like no one's been in here. And there's also
So good. That means no one's touched the chest.
the 1,000 gold that Joram had sent to them.
My brain's not here. I'm tired.
Okay, so hold on.
I assume San would go straight for that chest of gold.
I would assume so,
Yeah,
too.
chest loot was how much?
All right, so
And what was the contract amount?
the
Remember?
contract amount, the one that Joram did was 1,000. The one that you guys left was 500.
Okay, so there's 1,500 there.
Yep, just sitting on the table. And then inside of the chest, there is 6,753 gold.
Nice.
There is 7 gems worth 500 each.
What kind of
and
gems?
there's 3 diamonds.
Diamonds worth how
Okay,
much?
so out of the 7 gems, 3 of them are diamonds?
No,
that
that's
in
on
Or
top.
is that in addition?
in addition.
Okay.
Diamonds worth how much?
The diamonds. Let me see, 1 second.
Because it does matter for what spells they can be used for.
Diamond. The diamond is worth 1,000 gold each.
Okay.
So that should be more than enough for whatever spell you're needing.
Those are higher level revivification spells.
Oh, there's resurrections.
Well,
Need like
yes.
10,000.
Wait, what? Confused.
Well, Revivify is 300 gold pieces.
Yes.
Raised Dead is 500. Greater Restoration is 100 of dust, which you use that much in diamonds and you just make it into dust.
Should I hold on to the diamonds?
And then way up in 7th level spells, you have 1,000 gold piece diamonds for 1 resurrection apiece. So. Yeah, hang on to those.
And for the record, Lily, you have used your fire resistance against some of my enemies.
Yeah, the only thing about the diamond thing is if you have to use a diamond, doesn't matter how much it is, it's going to use the entire diamond. The ones for diamond dust are a lot easier to do. You can crush up the diamond worth 10,000 and make
and then split it into portions. Yeah.
Split it up.
Excuse me.
You also either have to have the knowledge to, or be able to find someone to grind the said diamond down into dust.
Yeah, the diamonds are fine because those are definitely killer components. So I'm perfectly fine with Lilia having those.
Yes.
And I think Son would be too, even though they're shiny.
I'll let you guys decide if you are wanting a specific gem, what the other 7 gems are. They could be 7 diamonds worth 500 each if you want.
I think the main ones that are usually going to come up with us are going to be diamonds, rubies, and I think opals. I think those are the main ones that we use for spell components.
So yeah, whatever you guys want the gems to be, they can be those.
Yep.
All right. So you guys have looted the place, or looted the secret area.
Now, okay, the secret area. I have a question. If I grabbed more of the armor and stuff like that, could you technically bring it to a blacksmith, have it melted back down, and make new armor with it?
Wouldn't be magic
Not
anymore.
necessarily. It wouldn't be magical anymore. Armor can be resized.
I was thinking more making it for Luna having better armor.
That would be resizing armor.
No,
they could resize the components to fit on the mount. Yeah.
Okay. Now, would there be something that would give Luna an even bigger buff than what she currently has?
So all the armor was up in this section, so you'd have to go up there to.
I'm asking you as would there be something that could give her a bigger buff out of what was here?
Yeah, because you're doing custom armor for Luna.
So once you go up there, all the armor is gone.
Because Son is not here to ask, I will ask on her behalf. Poison and antidote shelves.
Yeah, she had specifically asked about that.
Yep. So those, I believe, were down here. And this area has been pretty well cleared out as well.
Where is he stashing all this stuff? We'll have to ask him that when he wakes up.
Like he'll tell us.
Oh, I'm sure Safi can make him real friendly.
You sure what? You cut out.
Safi could make him real friendly.
I think Lilia has ways of pulling the truth out of him as well.
So enough truth.
Yeah, you can make someone tell the truth and not lie, but you can't make someone talk at all.
Oh, you can leave that to me. That's fine. I'm sure San will be more than happy to back me up.
Should some of us go outside and look and see if there's stash stuff?
I mean, we don't know how far away he would have stashed it, so we could keep an eye out as we leave.
Go check and see if there was.
He could have easily stashed him like half a day away, you know?
See if there was other tracks leading somewhere.
Because anything he would have gotten today, he would have on him.
Right, would still be
'Cause
on his
we
person.
caught him mid-loot today.
We caught him mid-loot today, and we don't know exactly how long he was gone out of town, do we?
Yeah.
The last time you saw him was over a day ago. So
the trip here
if
is
he
like
left
a day
town
and a half.
right after that, then he would have had easily at least a day's head start on you guys, which would have been
So
plenty
he
of
couldn't
time
have
to clear
stashed
out
it
this
too
whole-
far away then, yeah. If he had made multiple trips. He couldn't have taken it that far. Because it
So
took, what, a day and a half to get here?
Half a day.
Half a day.
Half a day to get here?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he would have probably not taken it too far, because wherever he'd gone, he would have had to make it back.
Right.
So he's probably only managed maybe 3 trips, I would imagine, unless he's stashing them really close by.
I'm sure we would notice tracks if we waited outside.
Yeah. Well, either way, once we've cleaned out the place as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So like, are the books still present? Like, what is still here?
Yeah, there are still some books strewn about. What books are you talking about?
Books on making potions, books on making antidotes, books on ingredients found in the wild.
Any
Foraging.
and all books that they might have.
Okay. So even the books, like there's a few books here and there, but none of them really appear all that interesting. He's done a pretty good job of clearing this place out. So if you want to like try and find something he may have missed, you could roll an investigation check. Aurora, what was the dex check for?
Just misclick.
Oh, okay.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah, investigation.
My rolls today, man.
You can't. You're not finding anything.
I would probably ask Son to poke around.
Do
also.
I find something?
A nat 20, a total of 21.
Is there anything to find?
I was looking for a 20 to find something. So you just got that with your 21.
I want to check the toilet.
What are you wanting to find?
Just anything that would be of use to us later. Yes, I know that's vague.
So you do
Something that he would
find,
have missed.
Let me think on that for a second.
Well, do you want to start with my description then, Lilia? For what I was looking for, just to give him a baseline?
Yeah, that was kind of what I was basing it off.
Like the books and stuff
we have
like
to
that?
be more specific about what we're looking for. Like, yeah, making poisons, making antidotes, foraging ingredients, recognizing ingredients, any of that.
Sure.
Because I think San already took a book.
Yeah, she stole one already.
I'm trying to think what else would be useful for you guys.
Because if they have anything that's on recognizing poisonous ingredients in the wild or recognizing components that would make up these potions to collect on the road.
Not sure. So
that would be useful. A
with
field
your
guide.
21,
to improve your disguises.
With your
that would also be
21, over here, kind of behind this desk, on the ground, like kind of hidden by the table leg at the back, seems like it kind of fell back there, is a book of herb identification, specifically towards poison and potion making.
Okay.
Son will pocket that.
Yep.
Well, I was actually going to pocket it because I also
I figure y'all can
herbalism
share
kit.
it at the campfire at night.
Well, I have herbalism kit too.
Whoever,
And
if you want
Son
to pocket
likes
it, that's fine.
poison.
Yeah, if you want to pocket it, that's fine.
You
Is
found
the
it.
one
you
having
found
the
it.
spiders
Yeah, but
on
you
her.
found it, yeah. Yeah, you rolled the investigation, so that's the one that
You
was being
found it,
responded
pocket
to,
it
so
when
it's
no
yours.
one was there.
Okay, so how would I add this?
Just in your notes.
In your notes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, book on different plants and to make basically a book to make, or book on different plants to make poisons in the area, right?
Yeah. It's finding herbs related to poison and such. Like which ones are effective, which ones are ineffective, how much you need to use, that sort of thing.
Okay. Because I'm assuming once you know how to make a poison, you should be knowing how to make an antidote.
Theory,
Mhm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have information on poison antidotes as well, yeah. All right, anything else you guys would like to do here before you go and bring Joram?
Did we make sure
Or
he is
rec-
tied up really, really, really well?
And gagged.
Whoever was doing the tying, roll me a either strength or dex check.
Who would have tied him? I'm assuming probably Son would
I
have
think
tried.
Son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Son would.
Anybody have Son
So-
open?
Yeah, I can
That's a
get Son
saving
open.
throw.
I'm working on it.
Ignore that.
Not a saving throw. I got Son. So her dex is better.
Yeah. Her dex is going to
So-
be better. I rolled survival because I wasn't sure what it was going to roll, and I figured I can try to remember knots.
Mm-hmm.
So she ties him
So
up
with
pretty
the
well.
23, she does a pretty good job.
Can we say she also gags him so he can't do magic?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I don't think we're going to let him become conscious. But
And
yes.
she would put the Ditto mask on him just because.
She would.
She would put the parrot and the mimic mask on him probably, or suggest doing so that we have copies of him.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, that was 37.
yeah, he's tied up really well.
37 health that would have been that fireball. Buff Bud. Meteor was really trying to kill us.
No, Meteor wasn't trying to kill us. Joram was trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Meteor. It was Meteor.
I'm not gonna lie. When Meteor, when you mentioned the blue fire,
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting you to tell me that I was going to take additional damage from it,
Nope.
rather than not negating.
Mm-hmm. Nope. It just negates your fire resistance.
Okay.
That would have been really evil if it did additional damage.
That's why I was worried. Yeah, because I was like, oh god. Holy fire burning people at the stake, please don't.
And Buff, you missed Banana
Yeah.
Brain going mush.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Buff Bud, it was 37 fire damage.
Yep.
Which negates fire resistance.
And I don't know everybody else's
And
health off
almost
the top of
all
my
of them
head.
failed their save.
45.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't have a way to quickly look at everyone's HP at a glance. But I only have 38.
Lily has
So,
45,
yeah.
Callan has 52, Aurora has 67, Safflin has 38, Kiryu has 50, Sun has 38. So Son has the least.
Son and I would have been in trouble.
Yeah, Son and Saffron have the least, and both would have been on 1 if they hadn't taken any damage prior to that.
Yeah, thankfully I had 5 temporary hit points, so I was actually at 6 when that happened. But yeah,
Passive perception is 18. Nice.
Yes, my wisdom is for perception.
Yep. Okay, so you guys have him tied up. You've looted the place. What do you do now?
Go outside and see if we can see some tracks.
Okay. So for that, I will have you do a survival check. Whoever wants to do it.
I mean, we can all.
Yeah, you can assist. So either both of you can roll, or one of you can roll with advantage.
My rolls are terrible, so I'd like to give someone else advantage.
I'm +6 to survival.
I'm +4, but my rolls have been garbage, so.
So have mine, but.
I'll just give somebody advantage.
All right. So go ahead and roll survival.
Anybody else a +6?
Son's a +4.
I'm also a +4.
The only thing I'm a +6 in is athletics.
Yeah, I'm
I
6
rolled
in survival
17,
as well.
so.
All right, 17. With a 17? No, you don't find anything.
That's not advantage, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You get to roll again.
16.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
17, you don't find anything.
Okay.
Oh, ignore mine. That was me.
Yep.
Clicking it.
Playing with it.
Yep. Seems he is very good at covering his tracks, because you don't see even a hint of it.
I still want to check the toilet to make sure he didn't do something there.
I think Moro or Luna would attempt to pick up a scent trail.
Okay.
Wouldn't one of them have advantage with smells?
Moro would.
Yep.
So would Luna. She has keen smell.
Oh, okay.
Give me a minute. I'm cutting out kitty feet.
What's their perception bonus?
Ow.
Cutting out.
I think it's advantage on smell checks.
Do they have a plus something for perception?
+7.
+7? Okay.
So how would I roll this? This?
Perception check with +7.
Passive perception 16, perception +6 on Moro.
10 with Luna.
10, nope. And Moro with the 9, no.
Okay. Well, Moro gets advantage. So
yeah, they both get advantage.
Again,
so
but
you can roll again.
18.
18? Still no.
Yeah, I just didn't have a way to roll advantage on Moros because it's weird.
So roll another one for Luna. There you go.
23.
There you go.
23.
Well done.
That just makes it.
Jeez.
He was very good at covering his tracks. So she does catch a scent leading off. You guys follow it. And towards the end of it, when she ends up losing the scent, there are some more obvious tracks of a cart which has gone down the road.
Do we follow the cart?
Well, I think we need to meet up with the other people with Joram first.
And it's going in the opposite way.
Opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's hand off Joram first.
We could end up losing that cart, though. But then again, is it worth having all that armor and whatever he took? Probably.
I feel like we would have taken most of the good stuff the first time we were in anyway. The stuff that was an immediate benefit.
Yeah,
I don't think it's...
most of what was left, you went through here pretty well the first time. You know that most of the stuff that was left was either duplicates of what you already have or lesser stuff. There was nothing more powerful than you already have.
Okay, San specified that she wanted the poisons and an initial antidote if there's specific antidotes for that. And
Right.
Lily can have the rest of them because it's a poisoner needs to be able to not be poisoned themselves.
Right.
Right, but the poison and the antidotes were wiped clean.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing there. So. Unfortunately, those are gone.
But we did get a guide.
Yep.
If you want to check the potion, the poison area more thoroughly, you can do a specific investigation for that. 14, nothing. I mean,
considering your DCs for all your checks have been 20 or above, odds are not great.
This one's lower. It's not
Have
that
Callan
high.
check.
It is slightly higher because this place has been wiped clean, basically.
Have Callan check. His investigations are better.
Let's see. Yeah, I can do Callan. I'll do one for San and one for Callan. That's San. And then Callan, I believe it was +6. With advantage. Oh wait, he got a 23. I didn't even look. I didn't even look at what he got. With 23, yeah, he finds it. So back in the corner on one of the shelves, kind of obscured by this like big spider web, is one more potion of poison. So he will go ahead and hand that to San. I found one! It's kind of gross, though. It's covered in cobwebs.
Ew. And I'll just be standing there kind of reading through the book a little bit.
Yeah, I was just looking for a 16 for that one. Wasn't super hard to find, but it was hidden.
I wonder, is this book gone?
The book? No, that book is still there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the entry?
Yep.
The guest
You
log?
didn't touch that.
Yeah, I would say I don't think it's worth it to pursue the cart personally. I'd rather hand off Durham first.
Yeah, okay.
If you really want to chase the cart and split the party to do so, bye. But
Can we try and chase down the cart after?
well, yeah.
Okay.
No one's saying we can't do that.
Okay. Okay, let's tie Joram up. Throw him in the cart.
And I mean, even better, if there was a specific item that we knew was here but is no longer here, and someone picks up locate object. There you go. You know, you have a compass.
True. Sorry for more scissor sounds.
So you guys are going off to drop him off then?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do we bother hiding the place again?
That's up to you.
At this point, if we've looted it, if everything good, I don't think it's worth it to hide it again. I don't think it's worth it.
Plus, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay. When you make your way back to the designated area where you and the mayor decided to meet. And so he's kind of sitting there waiting for you when you are pulling up to it. Like, finally. You said you have Joram then?
Yep.
Yeah.
However did you find him?
He was hiding out in the assassins' little hideaway in the area.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
Oh.
Looked like he was trying to loot the place and run.
I would never have thought to look there. I'm very impressed with you.
Saflin is going to say nothing about the fact that we weren't actively looking for him there and we were planning to loot it and run.
You all are very thorough. And oh my. You even tied him up with a double Dutch twist.
Okay.
My word. Not many people know that, not.
Yay, Saflin gets to use her knowledge of knots.
Didn't want him getting away.
I like to imagine that Saflin's had a lot of practice tying different knots with flower stems and vines.
Yup. Well, we will take him back to the city and put him on trial. A fair trial. One that does not involve pyres or fire.
Be very, very careful with him. He is very slippery.
Good to know.
Do you still require my assistance?
For what?
Zone
to
of
compel the truth.
If you wish to come back with us, it'll probably be a few days before we can arrange a public trial.
I'll look at the rest of the group. Particularly at Saflin. Do you want to see
Do you have a way of
through?
getting into contact with us, or should I reach out to you? Basically probing, do they have someone who can cast sending, so I don't have to keep casting it that way if they want to give us a heads up so we can head back that way.
Oh, I'm sure we can find someone to cast sending if need be.
We have something else to follow up on real quick, but we will try to head back to the town after that.
All right. Sure. If we need you, we'll send you a message for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because they may also be able to pull someone else in who has Zone of Truth.
Right. Because there are plenty of churches, as you guys saw, so...
Yeah, if they're going to take a few days to set up a proper trial, they can bring someone in.
Right.
Like, do they need us?
You get the feeling that he wants this done right and above board. So.
Probably better that he brings someone in through official channels rather than roaming band of adventurers handling it anyway.
Yeah, I think it'll come better from one of the high clerics from the temples than from
someone known to the council.
No offense, but an unknown stranger.
That's more than fair.
Makes perfect sense.
If you wish to attend, you are more than welcome.
I will look at Saflin for that one because you're the one who is most...
I think San would be the one most wanting to see him dead. Quite honestly.
Yes, but you've also
Safflin
been
just
kind of
wants a heads up.
traumatized
If
by it.
I'm not happy about my fur, but I can accept him living.
Safflin is more worried about if the town will become a safe place for tieflings at any point.
Right.
She just wants a heads up when it's safe to enter town as herself. If ever.
I think Safflin would know by this point that that is the mayor's goal.
Right, so Safflin would more be like, nah, just look me up when the town is safe for normal tourism again.
Oh, of course.
It would be nice to openly walk the streets.
And might I add, it is nice to finally see your face. Your true face.
Yeah, because you're tiefling right now.
Yep.
Now,
I would have dropped the disguise after
I
the
don't
combat.
believe you ever actually showed it to him before. So
I gave glimpses, but I didn't do full. Correct.
right.
I dropped I altered disguise enough to show tiefling aspects that were my true tiefling aspects.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not show full.
Right. And he's gonna take your hand and give it just like a gentle kiss and say, "You are very beautiful."
Ooh.
Kira will go,
and he's not like coming on to you or anything like that.
Right. Safflin is still gonna offer a flower so that he is part of the Safflin Friendship Club.
Well, thank you very much. Is it just a flower or is it a flower bracelet like before?
I think just a flower.
I would do a flower kind of maybe like a corsage or a boutonniere, just like something he can tuck in a pocket.
And he is like kind of wearing a kind of suit jacket like ensemble, so he does have like a breast pocket that he tucks it in, just sticking out there. Looks absolutely lovely.
Beautiful.
Right.
I'm wondering when I should pull out my wand. Or do I do it in a time where Safflin is sad and needs some cheering up?
Just randomly use the wand behind Safflin one day when she's upset so that she turns around and sees flowers.
Yep, because I apparently can choose flowers.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe Safflin will be homesick for a certain variety of flower at some point. We'll see.
Okay.
Because I specifically grabbed the wand of flowers to help cheer up Safflin.
All right. So he thanks you once again for your amazing service. He's still just like mind blown that you were able to track him down.
Totally didn't just happen to him. Happened to find him.
Well, we didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Yep. No, we're not admitting to that.
He clearly mistakenly thinks that you guys
are like the best actors that have ever lived. Yeah.
We went above and beyond to make sure he was okay.
Even though it's a complete accident on your part. And he sets off with Joram bound. He actually has someone magically bind him as well. But still leaves the ropes on. So he's like doubly bound. He is not escaping.
He better not escape. We went through a lot of trouble to find him.
And they ride off into the distance. So what would you guys like to do now? It is getting late evening.
Double back and go see if we can try
to follow the cart as far as we can before nightfall hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Because we could always loot stuff and sell it, right?
Yeah.
So I will say from looking at the tracks before, once the tracks actually hit the road, they disappeared. Like you could tell they went off in that direction, but after that, there weren't really tracks to follow.
So near impossible to actually figure out where this cart is going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which way did the cart turn to get on the road? To the right or to the left?
To the right, and you guys went to the left. Sorry, excuse me. You guys went to the left to go back to the city.
So we just go to the right and see what's down that way.
The right is back where you guys originally came from.
Yeah. So we kind of know what's down that way.
Mm-hmm.
So what's down that way?
The same path that you guys came from originally.
Well, we do have to head out
So-
to the new town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that down that way too?
I'm assuming we'd be going
Um,
back that way. For some bit.
Sorry. I have a few coughs. Sorry. Oh
Can we have map up, maybe?
yeah, I pulled it up and didn't put you guys on it. Sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
good
headed
old
towards
sleuthing,
Acid
you know.
High.
What
Right.
buildings are within a half a day's travel from, where we did this? All that fun stuff. Good
And
old
Acid High is
fashioned
over
sleuthing.
here on this other side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
That's our next destination, is pretty much doubling back where we went a little bit.
All right, so
Sorry,
we'll pass
one
by
second.
some places.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies. So let's see.
So we're here.
Yeah, you guys are probably closer to like right there.
Okay.
Not at Donnelly itself, but
A little
ways
bit
away.
outside of town. But yeah, we would follow our same path for a little while until probably here ish.
So the
where we-
track
Yeah.
probably went down this way, and your guys' goal is to go that way.
Okay, so down
That's
towards
really-
Serpent Lake.
Yeah.
So the tracks leave the road?
There's a separate road that kind of forks off there.
Oh, we'll just follow that road.
Okay, so we're just gonna detour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what else do we have to do?
I mean, we did send our friend to Serpent Lake, so it'd be nice to see if he's still there or if he made his way home to his plane.
And wasn't there people that we sent to Serpent Lake too?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The person that we sent to Serpent Lake,
No.
and then we had the druids after.
Yeah, with the egg.
Yeah, the druid village was already near Serpent Lake. We were told to head in there if we were interested at some point, because when we saved the turtle eggs, that's where they're based. So they actually live in this area-ish, somewhere where the druids are based.
Mm-hmm.
So we could visit the druid village.
We could see how the turtle eggs are doing.
Yeah, check in on Garna and Gale.
Okay.
Just a reminder of the names for Meteor.
I
Are
appreciate
we
that.
derailing your
I
plans,
don't know the
Meteor?
road. Well, I wasn't expecting you guys to do that, but it's
I mean,
your
we
guys'
could
adventure.
start heading that way and then call the session for the night.
So you could
And then
have.
what?
And she said, call
We
this
can start-
session.
Yeah, we can
Mhm.
start heading that way, so it's the next thing to do. And go ahead and end, because, yeah, it is
Right.
10 minutes still.
10 minutes till, and that gives Meteor time to think about what we would do there
Right.
for next week.
So yeah, you guys are you guys bedding down for the night? Because it is getting to the evening, or are you following more?
I figure once nightfall hits and we don't have a clear trail, we would bed down.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have any third spell levels, so I'm gonna spend the 4th level to cast the tiny hut.
All right. So you're able to get back to around the area where the hideout was.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Oh, I was afraid you
fine.
cut out there.
Nope, I sneezed and then sneezed my cough drop out of my mouth and down my
Oh
throat.
no!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So I had to get that out of my shirt.
I agree. That is a
That would do
very
it, yeah.
unfortunate event.
So yeah, by the time nightfall approaches, you can get back about to the hideout. And then you need to bunker down somewhere.
Yeah, so as soon as we get along our path, kind of towards Serpent Lake, we would start heading in that direction. I would go ahead and cast Tiny Hut and we would camp for the night.
Yep.
Okay.
So do
So
we
you guys-
long rest?
You guys set up camp, and
We are sleeping in the dome.
You set up your
Lumen's Tiny Hut. Yep.
dome and your camp. Set up watch. I believe Callan does most of the watches.
And Son.
Yep, and so on.
I attempt to cook something with the goods in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Bag of holding or colding?
Holding.
Holding.
I said colding.
I heard. Yeah. We might have trouble with this now because it's sometimes hard to determine.
I may just go back to calling it preservation.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you make a pretty good meal from that.
Yay!
And you guys lay down for your long rest, and then
I have a question.
okay.
If I want to read the book that we just found to learn things from it, is it a medicine check?
No, because this one's more for identifying herbs and stuff.
Survival
This might
check.
be more of an asset if
Survival.
we're actively trying to identify something with it,
Right.
rather than an innate skill to get.
Right.
It's not a feat.
Darn it.
Yep. Sorry.
He already gave you a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So you guys lay down for your long rest, and partway through the night,
Roll initiative.
Callan kind of shakes one of your tents and says, "I think I saw something."
okay, that doesn't sound good.
I used all my high level spells. All I got are 1st and 2nd levels.
And
Well, whose tent did he shake?
probably
Who?
yours, Curio,
Okay.
and whoever else is in there with you. And so you get out. Roll me investigation.
Aren't we in the hut?
Roll me perception. You are in the hut.
Well, it's a hut, but really it's a dome. So we're still using our camping gear inside said dome.
Right.
Okay.
And you'd have to be pretty tight together in the dome. So, Curio, roll me perception. There you go. 24. Okay, so
Let's say it is nice.
when you come out, it's really foggy out. The night has kind of taken, and a fog has rolled in, and with your 24, looking around, you see 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. You see a lot of big figures that have kind of like surrounded you guys.
Please be the druids.
Figures in what way?
You can't quite make out what they are because the fog is.
Okay, so we see blobs.
Yeah, but
Meteor, quick
they
question.
are kind of moving. Yes.
I would have gotten a short rest in this time frame at least, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So
but
does that mean we
does
can all
appear
short rest?
that you are surrounded by.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone can short rest. You are surrounded by something, and that's where we'll end it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Hit dice. I read hot dice.
All right.
All right.
But yeah,
So-
short rested, so we've healed up, and I have all of my bardic points back.
Mm-hmm. So, I hope this was a good session for everyone. That the combat actually lasted a lot longer than I expected it to.
It did.
I expected that combat to be much quicker. But I hope y'all enjoyed watching. We should be back next Friday. Same time, same place. Well, hopefully normal
Hopefully
time,
my
since we
phone
were,
doesn't
like,
down me
early.
next time.
And we will pick up here. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you all next time.
See you next
Bye.
time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.